The one arm pull-up, an absolute beast of a calisthenics exercise, and I've got my eyes set on it. Lately I've been doing lots of different types of training, such as climbing, grappling, strength training, some kettlebells, etc. But I have this passion for calisthenics as well, and I figured why not try to go after this golden move, the one arm pull-up. I've always preferred pulling to pushing exercises, and for the longest time I can remember I did more pull-up reps than push-up reps. To be honest, that might actually still be the case, so yeah, it's one of those things that's inevitable that sooner or later I want to master this skill, so I figured why not go for it already. I mean, it's kind of strange to think that it's taken me this long to come around to it, seeing as it's such an iconic pulling move, but what can you do? Better late than never, so we're starting it now. Lately I've had a lot of good training with weighted pull-ups. So I figured for this episode 1, what I would do is test my 1 rep max weighted pull-up relative to my body weight to see what type of start I have towards this move.
Great success!
Great success!
Now, it's not necessarily the exact same thing, and you know, there are some disputes in the calisthenics community whether the weighted pull-up really is a good exercise to use to train for the one arm pull-up, but I figured it was an interesting metric to throw in there, so I'll give it a go. Okay, so what you guys are seeing right now is me building up to the 1 rep max relative to my body weight. So as you guys saw, I started off doing some body weight reps, then moved on to a few reps of 20 kilos extra, then a few reps of plus 35, and then I went for my max. Now, based on my previous max and based on sort of how I felt, how my recent training had been, I decided upon trying to go for the 50 kg mark, and just about did it for the pull-up rep. Maybe a bit of a slippery slope there, might have been better, might have been more clean, 100%, but I'm going to count it in as my chin got over the bar, at least just did. And for the chin up, I did a quite solid rep. I got my head quite far above the bar, so I'd definitely say that's in the box. So all things considered, I might have been able to push it a few kilos maybe, at least for the chin up rep, and heck, on some days maybe I'd struggle more than this with the pull up rep. What's considered, I would say that my 1 rep max as of now is 50 kilos. The day I filmed this, I got home and I weighed myself and I clocked in at exactly 67 kilos. So if you do that division, 50 over 67, you get a percentage of 74.6. So in total, 174.6% of my body weight is what I'm able to pull with both arms, pull up or chin up. Preferably chin up, but there you go. So yeah, 74.6% of my body weight, just about 75%. It seems to be a pretty good starting point for going for the one arm pull up. So yeah, from the next videos onwards, I'm going to work on different progressions, test out a few of them, see what works, what doesn't, give you guys sort of the ins and outs as I get more familiar with learning this move myself, and yeah, exciting times ahead. So without any further ado, keep on training, train what you love, and I'll see you in the next one.